Lily Allen has opened up in a deeply personal way about the challenging period following her separation from actor David Harbour, highlighting how a surprising network of support from other parents in her children's school community helped her navigate one of the most difficult chapters of her life. The singer and the Stranger Things star had been together for several years, their relationship often in the public eye due to their high-profile careers and occasional reports about its unconventional nature, including suggestions that it operated as an open arrangement. Their split was confirmed earlier this year, marking the end of a union that had drawn attention for its blend of celebrity glamour and personal complexities. In a revealing interview featured in a major fashion and lifestyle publication's recent issue, Allen delved into the emotional aftermath of the breakup. She described the toll it took on her both mentally and physically, painting a vivid picture of someone who felt utterly depleted during that time. The singer admitted to becoming noticeably withdrawn, her appearance changing as stress manifested in visible ways. She lost weight dramatically, appeared drawn and exhausted, and struggled with overwhelming sadness that made even routine daily tasks feel insurmountable. These weren't just fleeting feelings. They represented a prolonged period of grief and adjustment after the dissolution of a significant relationship. What stood out most in her reflections was the unexpected kindness she encountered from fellow parents connected through her children's school and social circles. These weren't necessarily close friends in the traditional sense, but rather acquaintances who shared the common ground of parenting. They observed her struggles firsthand during everyday interactions like school drop-offs, pickups, and playdates. Allen recounted how these parents could clearly see the signs of her distress, the way she had become a shadow of her usual vibrant self, retreating inward as the pain intensified. Their empathy led them to offer quiet, consistent support without prying or making her feel judged. One particularly poignant example she shared involved moments when she simply couldn't muster the energy to engage. During playdates at her home, she would remain upstairs in her bedroom, overcome with tears and unable to face anyone. Other parents would arrive to collect their children, and rather than commenting or pressuring her to come down, they respected her space while still showing they cared. This non-intrusive presence proved invaluable. It allowed her to grieve privately without isolation, knowing there were people nearby who understood her pain on some level and wanted her to know she wasn't alone in it. Allen expressed profound gratitude for this community of school mums, and presumably dads as well, noting how their support extended beyond mere sympathy. When her new music project emerged, a revenge-tinged album that channeled much of the raw emotion from that traumatic time, these same parents celebrated her resilience and creativity. The record, she explained, wasn't a polished, introspective piece of work. Instead, it was born out of intense anger and directed outward, serving as a cathartic outlet for feelings of betrayal, hurt, and frustration. She described it as lacking self-awareness in some ways because it prioritized rage over reflection, a direct result of processing events in real time during a highly charged period. The creation of the album itself was fraught with fear. Allen spent roughly 8 months in a state of anxiety, terrified of the potential backlash or judgment that might follow its release. Putting such unfiltered emotions into the world felt risky, especially when the material stemmed from personal upheaval. Yet, the positive response from those closest to her daily life, the parents who had witnessed her lowest points, brought a sense of validation and relief. Their happiness for her success felt genuine and grounded, a contrast to the often superficial reactions in the wider entertainment world. This experience underscored a broader theme in Allen's reflections: the power of community in times of personal crisis. While celebrity breakups often play out under intense scrutiny, with tabloids dissecting every detail, the real healing came from everyday people who saw her as a mother struggling rather than a star. Their willingness to step in quietly, perhaps offering a kind word, a helping hand with logistics, or simply not adding to her burden, made a lasting impact. It reminded her that support doesn't always need to be dramatic or publicized. Sometimes it's the steady, unobtrusive presence that makes the biggest difference.